So, hi everyone. My name is Talia Cachet. Um, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am 22 years old. Um, I'm 22 years old. I started my blog because I. Oh my god. Hello. Hey. I'm good. I'm doing my vlog right now. I have to call you back. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So my phone rings like that all day. It's ridiculous. But I'm 22 years old and I'm from Philly. I'm sorry if I'm saying the same things over because I can't really remember what I just said to y'all. But yeah, I'm from Philly. I'm 22 years old. I'm a Scorpio. Um, I am the second oldest out of six kids. My mom has three boys and three girls. I'm the second oldest girl. Um, I started my vlog because I wanted to reach out to girls. Excuse my nails. I'm sorry. I'm getting them done tomorrow. I started my vlog because I wanted to reach out to younger girls in my community. Just to simply talk to them about awareness and comfortability, understanding, education, jobs, and things like that. So to formally jump right into it, I, for a lot of people who don't know, I am transgender. I've been transgender for a year and 6 months. Um, my journey, of course, was not easy. I mean, it comes with stigma and discrimination, you know, not understanding, um, dishonesty, being led on. Um, you know, I can like the whole rundown can really, be given into why, well, into how negative it could be put as, but um, I feel like your life is what you make it, regardless if you're a genetic born woman, transitioning to a man, or genetic born man transitioning to a woman. It's just how you live your life. And I just wanted to come and talk today and briefly touch upon some topics, that I feel as though would be comfortable for a girl that's just coming out, or a girl that's just started her transition and who doesn't really understand the whole coming out thing. So, about, like I said, a year and 6 months ago, I, you know, transitioned. And of course, it wasn't easy mentally and physically. Um, Growing up, my childhood was it was smooth. I won't say that it was hard. It was just a regular, normal life. And, I mean, of course, excuse me, of course, there's certain things I didn't understand, like as far as, we all have the whys, like, why did this happen? Why did this have to take place? But what I've learned was things happen for a reason. Everything in your life is a learning experience. Everything is a journey. You know, everybody has a story, a backstory. The rich and famous, the middle class, and even the poor has a story into how they got where they are, or, you know, where they want to be. So, needless to say, when I first started my transition, I was scared. You know, it was something that was new, something I had to get adjusted to, and my family had to get adjusted to. And coming from a family where, you know, coming from a family where you don't really care, they don't really care for those kind of things or understand those kind of things, um, you you'll go through this thing that I like to call the learning phase, to where everything will feel like it's going bad. Like, you'll go through this phase where nobody understands you, everybody thinks you're a disgrace, everybody makes you feel like you're less of a person because of the decision that you made. But in all actuality, it just takes some understanding and learning. I say that to say, when I first started my transition, my mom was hurt. My mom didn't know how to take, you know, her son becoming a woman, because, like, the first thing our parents think, believe it or not, the first thing they think is that they were the ones, like, they were the ones who sort of made the decision for us. Like, they felt like they did something wrong, to where their kids had to switch genders. Well, in all actuality, it's just how we really feel. I say, like, I'm no preacher, or I'm not trying to make it seem like, you know, I'm trying to preach to you or nothing like that, but I just say follow in the faith of God, of course, because I feel like with anything that you do or that you're trying to accomplish, whether you're turning from male to female or female to male, from broke to rich, from half established to well established, like, you want to make sure you do, you know, pray, because I feel like prayer will get you a long way. It will help you understand things better. You won't feel like you're so alone in every situation, and you'll understand that things will happen, and nobody's life is perfect, whether you're rich or poor, middle class. You know, we all are humans. We all cry. We all get hurt. So I feel like that in itself is just like, should be some form of understanding. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I cleared up the part where hopefully you guys can understand. You're following me. I hope I'm not bouncing all around, because I find myself when I'm talking to people, I bounce around from, like, you know, I jump around. So hopefully you can keep upbeat and understand what I'm saying, and I'll try to move as slow as possible. But another thing I wanted to touch on, what is, you know, jobs and school. Last summer, I I was prostituting and soliciting my body for money, and you might find transgender women find themselves, most of us, a lot of us, find themselves feeling like acceptance isn't out here. When in all actuality, acceptance is it's really out here. Like, you know, you have people that, you know, will genuinely love you and genuinely care for you. And I feel like prostitution is just not the way to go. Now, granted, the fact that I understand that you may feel like you have to because you don't have any other choice. That's the only way to survive. And never feel like, you know, you're less of a person because of your journey. Everybody had to do something that they really didn't want to do in order to get to where they want to be, you know. And that's what I call sometimes you have to sacrifice certain things, and sometimes you have to sacrifice your sanity, or sometimes you have to sacrifice your body to get where you want in life, you know, because you may not feel comfortable with working in a environment where you're working in, well, let's say the corporate world, as I like to say. And when I say corporate, I mean like legal businesses, and, you know, whether it's a restaurant or a shoe store or the hair store